Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Poems from an Anarchist, where I read personal writings and poems from my journal. Not necessarily all of them are poems, but some of them are, and we're just gonna go right into it. God, have mercy on us, even though you don't exist and that we don't deserve mercy. I'm sorry I wasn't loud enough. I'm sorry I wasn't convincing enough. Father, forgive them not, for they evade to know what they are doing. Every day is wasted without you. Why do we need social relationships? Is it not enough to be conscious of reality? Do we need reality to be conscious of us? Like a call and a response, or a answer to a question. Every day I seek for you. They say, I will find you one day. Let's hope that it's true for both of our sakes. I miss you. I wish to see you again. Who will you be next? I wish to see you for the first time. For you who have met me, farewell. For you who have yet to, I cannot wait. It is 7:21 a.m. Let's see who I will meet today. Maybe it will be you. One of life's greatest joys is to play something on the piano that was improvised and will never be played again, heard by no one except yourself, a universe event. 10,000 years. 10 fucking thousand years I will wage my war against the state. 10,000 years ago, the state was conceived. 5,000 years later, the state was born, fully realized. 5,000 years more, here we are, the anarchists. In 5,000 years, we will crawl out from our hiding and be at full force. 5,000 years more, we shall be liberated at last. Me and my brothers and sisters will attack, recruit, rebuild, subvert, and sabotage the state for 10,000 years, hiding, waiting, plotting, simmering. Humanity will then mature after it finally decides to grow up. May 1,000 flowers bloom. Staring at the sun stands a woman. Repent, accept, submit to his love. Nothing scared me more than that moment. There was no love in her eyes, just 2,000 years of pain. I call this story Adam's Rib. Daybreak cuts the hair of a young woman. Far from home, she sheaths her fountainhead. During the day, she blends in, but at night, she gifts the world to Atlas. If you see her illuminating hair, know that is the hair of Eve and the light of Prometheus' fire. Athena's anthem to Atlas was born by the brow of Zeus. This angered Yahweh, jettisoned like Lilith before her. But it was the heavens that lost that day, for Atlas shrugged when his anthem was snuffed out and silenced. No matter, no worries, she still had her fountainhead. She felt more at home on earth anyways. Then came Lilith, the serpent brought them together. No longer will they be subjugated by Adam. Prometheus' fire burns passion in their love for each other. They will go on to write new anthems. Here comes a new daybreak. I call this poem Lack of Immediacy. Out there in the heavens propagates jazz things, psychotemporal little stuff, born the immediate. 7 deadly sins, said popes and kings, snuff out psychotemporal little things. So be it, say I. Out there in the ether lies the heavens. Try we must to reach the forest of azure, our pasture sown together by the seeds of the immediate. But in order to dive deeper into the ether, we need to forget the immediate. Schism temporality, warp reality, reach the world of formality, break metaphysical legality. I see it, I see the duality. I hear it, I hear the heavens' vocality. Eureka, I feel its finality. Out there in the heavens, deep into the ether, propagates jazz things. There in the forest of azure. Yes, of course, those deadly sins. Forget the immediate, then will you see those little things. This one is called Fools. As it goes, Esau cheats Jacob. As it went, Parmenides refused to join Heraclitus in the river. As we've heard, Romulus killed his brother Remus, like Cain before him. Hegel was ideal. Marx was material. Jesus was mad. Judas was disillusioned. Marcus found the cold in pain. Commodus found the pain in amusement. Both were sad. My friend, can you imagine if Romeo and Juliet held patience? If only Frankenstein realized it was him, in fact, who was the monster. We can realize, we can grasp, we can love, you and I. Yes, there were many fools before us, but we can set an example and end this, the end of fools. This short poem is called The Ward. The ward, made of wine and bread, treads upon the winds of time. He, the sun and flesh, bless the sword. Accept him into your heart. Slayed is your mind. This one is called A Silent Canvas. Will we taste the music when silence is our canvas? Said the sinner to the joker. He grants us grace with his guidance. His silence is our sound, assured the joker. Look around, exclaimed the sinner. How does one hear silence? The sinner questioned. With a joke, my dear, answered the joker. Is that what this is to you? Is all that is here's just a joke? Fretted the sinner. The joker closed his eyes and remained silent, for silence was the only sound he could give to the sinner. But the sinner went on to taste the music, and left the joker to his silence. Only if the joker opened his eyes and looked around will he then too taste the music. This one is called The Salt Taster. Salt and sugar, milk and honey, silk sheets, me and her, sunny day, Sunday window morning light spill, spellbound, spooned around. Her touch, hear her sound, spilled sugar and milk, sunlight drown. This one is called the 1 a.m. poem, because I wrote it at 1 a.m. My hand will lead me to where my mind is. There will I draw my line in the sand. My feet will lead me to where my heart is, expressed through art where body and soul meet. My eyes will hear the burning, my touch will smell the fire. Revenge is my earning, my enemies a funeral pyre. When they know my peace, so they will cease. I will not be at ease until I am pleased. Mind and heart in each hand, feet grounded. Those who have ran are unfounded, and my crown is placed upon where my mind is. Hear my heart beat where body and soul meet. This one is not a poem, it's just me free writing on a page. But it's about death. Death cannot harm you. There can be no harm when there is no you. Death cannot be feared. There can be no fear when you can no longer fear. Death is of no significance. There can be no significance when significance is predicated on value, and value is predicated on life. Death cannot be valued. It is of no value. Death is of the absence of value. Death is to be ignored. What is there to pay attention to? Death is end, nothing, no thing. It does not exist. You are here. You are. You. It's kind of got a poem vibe to it, but I don't think it counts as a poem. This one's just a really short writing. It's just like 2 sentences. Why is there something rather than nothing? Because if nothing was true, then nothing is true, which would negate truth itself. And the last thing here is a short poem called Freudian Sublimation. The snake sheds its skin, the moon tugs on the tides. Mother, that is how we will win. To give birth is the death of lies. And I just want to say that what inspires me for any kind of writing that I do, creative, fiction, non-fiction writing, what pushes me forward is music. I am a huge fan of music, and particularly of the progressive rock genre. So I'd like to end these episodes with a song recommendation. and I recommend Knots by Gentle Giant. When I listen to music, I don't read poems usually, but I read and I listen to the lyrics in music, which is what inspires me to make these little poems so that I can express myself. Anyways, have a good day, everyone. Check out my Discord, subscribe, comment down below, check out my coffee. Have a good day.